Hello and welcome to All Things Bourbon. Thank you so much for tuning into our channel. This is our fourth installment. This title of this episode is called Just Winging It. And as you can see, this is not a natural thing for us. We have a little anxiety, and actually she's tipping it back right there just to knock down the edge. Not really. That was iced tea, guys. But hope you got a kick out of that. She was drinking that. But again, this is our fourth episode called "Just Winging It," and we truly are. If you probably can tell, we are not professional videographers. We actually have tried to make things better. We've gotten some feedback that the sound quality wasn't that great, so we got these little lav mics. That's what you see, the little green light on our chest, and we're trying to improve things. And hopefully every video you watch, it gets a little better. But we're going to get right into this. We're also going to try to shorten the videos where they're not 15 minutes long. But we are talking about wild turkey today. But we're talking about how we truly do just wing it. And this has been an adventure for us with bourbon, and but we've been having a good time. You know, the thing that we wing it on is the hunt for new bourbons, the hunt for bourbons we don't have, the trying to find liquor stores. We'll use Apple Maps or Google Maps, liquor store near me. And I even asked somebody the other day, I said, is it a bad thing that I know where all the liquor stores are in the area? And
Which we used to did not.
we used to did not know because we really didn't go into them that often. But now we're going in and just winging it, looking for different bourbons we don't have.
There's so many bourbons
Oh,
out there.
guys, you cannot collect. I guess you can collect every bourbon out there, but
We're trying to catch up from way behind. Like we've just been doing this a little while, and there's so many people that have been doing it for so many years and knowing what to pay and all that sort of thing. We're just thank God for the booze app.
oh yeah, we do use an app on our phone. It's called the Booze app. I highly recommend it. You can download it, and it'll tell you what MSRP is, manufacturer's retail price for that product. It'll also tell what a fair price is, and then it'll give a shelf price, which is probably closer to what the secondary market would be.
And then we'll look at the secondary market to see what people are trying to get and try to make a good decision. But then you can also go into a liquor store after liquor store and start seeing who has fair prices and who is marking up their prices for sure.
Right. So we on our one of our first trips to Kentucky, we Googled where is Wild Turkey Distillery, and so we went to the distillery. They didn't have any at the time. I don't know if they didn't have any tours going on, but there wasn't any space available for a tour. So we just enjoyed their gift shop. They have a really neat gift shop that is sitting high on a bluff above the Kentucky River. Has a beautiful view out the
Yeah.
back.
We could get a tasting by going and buying these glasses with a drink in them and setting out and looking at the
That's
river.
right. So we did just each purchase a different pour because I had never had a wild turkey product at all,
Right.
and so I ended up landing on Long Branch, which we'll talk about here in a second. And I think maybe which one did you drink, Tammy?
Well,
The
this
first.
is the one I picked for sure, but I don't
Okay.
remember.
Anyway, the thing is pretty cool. You pay $12 for a pour, but you got a wild turkey old fashioned glass
to take home.
to take home with you. So to me, it was worth it because in the gift shop, those glasses sold for $12, and so it was really worth it. And just sitting out on or standing actually out on the back deck of their
we
gift
went in
shop,
the fall and it was gorgeous.
the trees were starting to change colors. The view of the water down below. It's
They
just
have a great location.
it is an awesome location.
Yeah.
So the grounds are beautiful. As we said, we couldn't tour it, but I tell you guys, if we haven't said it once, we probably said it 10, 15 times now in these videos. Kentucky is absolutely gorgeous, and if we
But you go read the history. They have history on the walls, even though we didn't get to take a tour. And then talking to the people in the gift shop and talking to the bartender a little bit, just talking to some of the people that had stopped by and taking a picture of the guys that all were having a good time that stopped. And it was a beautiful day, and it's definitely a must see. But even if you just stop at gift shops, you don't have to do a tour. I think a tasting is a must if they have availability or they have a bar to get a taste. That is, every place that has different of what they do and how they do it, but all of them are great places to at least stop and check out. And Wild Turkey's great.
The side of the gift shop has a perfect
Gigantic.
photo shoot opportunity. It has a huge turkey on the side of the building there that you'll see in our video here, that picture where we got it. But so we're gonna go through.
Okay.
Um,
Not iced tea or
yeah,
tea.
Yeah, we're not going to
tea.
sample. None of this has sweet tea in it. This is all bourbon.
Yeah.
But Tammy, you was looking up some of the history of
Yeah.
of Wild Turkey.
So the Russell family, that's the thing that I really like, the history of bourbon. It seems like there are some very exceptional people in the bourbon industry, and so Jimmy Russell, his Buddha of bourbon, I think, or whatever, and they say he just calls himself plain old Jimmy, but he's been in the business for 60 some years. And so if you go into Wild Turkey and look at their website, it'll bring up a bio on him, and then it will also send you to a video of him and just the passion that he has, and that so many people just think he's a wonderful man. And that just, you don't meet that many. I haven't met him, but people that just, everybody has something great to say about you. And then his son, one of his sons got in the business, Eddie Russell, and just the talking about the hard work and family. And that's the thing. It seems like we haven't figured out everything about Kentucky, but a lot of them are have big families or have strong family ties, and lots of relatives and great friends. Like Jimmy is Elmer T. Lee and let's see, what was the other guy? Booker were great friends, and those two guys are gone, and he's the last one, and I think he's going to work there and hopes to walk out and that be his last day coming out of work and just do this until he dies. And that's quite a passion. So most people don't have that love for the thing that they do. So that's pretty impressive.
So I think whiskey, bourbon has probably got a bad rap from folks that abuse it, right? And I just encourage you everything in moderation. But we are going to go through. So these are the Wild Turkey products, and I'm going to start here with this first one. Or that's 101. This is the first one. This is their benchmark product. I had never tasted this until yesterday, and it is it's a very good. I'll say every one of these bourbons are very good. I don't have a clue about this one, and I'm not going to be cracking that one today. But this is their benchmark. Here is a very good Wild Turkey 101. Then we have Russell's Reserve. This is the 10-year, and then we have Russell's Reserve single barrel.
So for me, when we went on the tour, or not the tour, but when we went to the distillery, I liked Long Branch, and it's not just because it is Eddie Russell and Matthew McConaughey making a drink together, but that was a bonus. So Long Branch was the first thing that I decided that I liked and could drink. I think it's really smooth and it just tastes nice. So I always can stick to it and enjoy it.
And I would say if you are brand new to bourbon and you're really trying to develop a palate, trying to enjoy it, this is such a drinkable bourbon that doesn't have that shock factor.
And then we found this one, and we both like this one a lot. I'm kind of stick to what I like and still taste some other things, and all of these are good. But when I find something I like, that's the thing I kind of go grab when we have a pour in the evening. So that's for me. Where Joel has gone on to taste these more, and you really love this one.
Oh, this out of the Wild Turkey products, this Kentucky Spirit is probably my favorite so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't find it at very many liquor stores. So it's one of those that's hard to find. But then the last one on the end is actually a special release
We
that
got it at a fundraiser
that
we
I
didn't plan
actually won a silent auction on at a fundraiser, and very thrilled to have it.
on. We thought we've never seen
It's
this.
called
This is nice.
Wild Turkey 1. It's
Yeah.
a Master's Keep, and
It's made with, I think, Eddie and Russell, but it definitely has Eddie's name on it.
Yeah.
I read it a while ago. But
so
Eddie Russell.
it's one that I'm not going to crack
That's
today. It's the only one I have. And I hope y'all notice. I've got some comments, some feedback about the Glencairn glasses too, because I poo-pooed the Glencairn glasses, but I'm going to give them another shot. We figured out what we're doing wrong. So we were using some little gift Glencairns that were miniatures
from the Three Boys
and
distillery.
that's why they were so hard to drink out of. I mean, if you're a little kid, maybe, but we shouldn't have little kids drinking
wants to stick
drinking their bourbon.
Nose in, yeah.
So I am going to let's see. I'm going to have a.
What did I just pour? The rare breed?
I think you poured rare breed. I'm going to have a pour of the Kentucky Spirit, and guys, we're still not pros on.
And I would love to hear Jimmy Russell. They say he speaks. I don't know from what time this video was made, but like that would be so awesome to go back to Kentucky and catch him at an event. They say he travels all over and talks about bourbon everywhere he goes. So that if that would ever happen, that would be great. Just like meeting that one distiller at Bardstown.
Mm-hmm.
Just the knowledge that they have and the stories but so hardworking, like making their family work their way up. Eddie did not start out as a master distiller under his dad. He had to start mowing the grass, and that's the kind of way we raised our kids. And like they had to work and have work ethic, and so I appreciate that kind of history and that kind of lifestyle. So there's a lot of history and a lot of love for a passion of a craft.
Well, I think that's probably the biggest thing that I've been so impressed with is these people that are involved with the distilleries. They are so passionate about it. And bourbon drinkers, a lot of them are like me. They're very passionate about it. They're always on the hunt for something special out there, something they don't have. But they're also very into just savoring the moment. And I tell you, we've found more people to visit with about bourbon, about life, just on the hunt and meeting some folks, and we've had a great time. So
some people are nicer than others.
Some people are nicer than others. You all know that. But we have met some really very nice people, and so enjoyed the.
It's like something that you can make a comment. I mean, you should be able to talk about other things, but it's kind of just an opening door to start conversations with people.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So, well, cheers to you guys. I'm using the Glencairns. Ralph, this is for you.
And go to Wild Turkey if you're in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Thank you.